Okay, so it seems that there's been some news in the Wuthering community about some kind of stuff going on with Kuro Games, and I just wanted to cover this because it was very interesting to me, and now Show actually has a full post here translating what happened from a Bilibili article, and they say official statement on clarifying false information Kuro Games merchandise orders. Now, if you don't know, Kuro Games and Wuthering Waves release a lot of merchandise at the moment, and we've actually seen that in the version 2.1 live stream. They actually announced like some new figures and stuff, which look really, really great, and I can't wait to see if I can get my hands on some of them. But I think there has been a little bit of a situation of a lot of false kind of products going around and stuff like that, and people buying them. Now, this is an issue for a lot of games, a lot of anime, and a lot of everything pretty much. If you go over to any like website like AliExpress, things like that, you will see there is a lot of fake kind of products out there, which like kind of look like a real one made by a real company, but they alter it slightly or send you a completely different thing, which ends up just to be a complete scam. And well, it seems like they are trying to go through some other kind of, scams that are happening. And Kuro Games are actually taking action. Usually what happens is a lot of these anime companies, a lot of these games never take action. They just don't really care. It's just like people will just buy the ones that are real, and people will hopefully figure out which ones are fake or just get scammed. It's not really that problem. But it seems like Kuro Games are actually kind of, taking some action here, saying, recently our company has discovered that some internet users have maliciously fabricated false information about our company, such as delaying payments to OEM factory for the shorekeeper figurines. So they're actually talking about the payment system and how things are going around. I actually thought this was to do with some fake products going around, but again, this is further clarification saying this is actually false information that people have actually been talking about the current shorekeeper figurine, which was a new merchandise thing which dropped whenever the Black Shores dropped, and honestly it looks absolutely amazing. And well, it seems that some people are spreading some stuff talking about them delaying payments and stuff like that, which isn't true. They say the wuwa. They say figurine products. Sorry, they kind of like quoted that really weirdly. They say, and engaging in click farming orders for figurine products. A dishonest and unlawful practice whereby a merchant sends an unordered or unpaid item, often of a small value, to a customer and then gives the merchant a favorable review on the website in the name of the customer. These false claims have been disseminated through platforms such as QQ Groups, Jihu, and Bilibili, Guangzhou Jiu Craft Design. Sorry, I'm not Chinese, so I'm sorry if I absolutely butchered that. But they say the OEM factory for the shorekeeper figurine products has provided our company with an official letter clarifying and refuting above false information. We've already completed the evidence preservation. So it seems like what they're saying is that people are trying to engage in click farming and that they're trying to create false narratives about Wuthering Waves and the company that they're working with. Now, what it seems like what they're saying here is that they're giving the products away for a small price so that people give them good reviews and stuff like that, which again, they're saying is not true. But that's kind of crazy that is even going on in the first place, and they're saying that they're delaying payments and stuff as well, which, yeah, crazy. And they say, we solemnly declare that Kuro Games has always adhered to the principles of integrity and strictly abides by the spirit of contracts. The aforementioned rumors are completely baseless. The accusations of these internet users in spreading rumors have severely damaged our company's commercial reputation and have had a significant effect on our impact and of our normal business operations. To protect our legal rights, our company will take the legal actions necessary, including but not limited to criminal complaints and civil lawsuits against the involved internet users on QQ Groups, Jihu, and Bilibili. We will resolutely pursue these legal responsibilities of the relevant parties to set the record straight. So this seems like it's like a mainly China thing that's happened. Obviously, I was about to say, I don't think I've actually seen anything to do with this, and well, it's because a lot of this is going on Bilibili and QQ Groups and stuff like that, which is, a lot of Chinese kind of social media. So it seems like this is more coming from the CN side, and that they're actually spreading this false information, which again is absolutely crazy. A lot of people say, hey, Eastern CCs and stuff don't get drama. Well, it's a little bit proof of more Chinese people getting in a little bit more, kind of misinformation stuff. But hey, that's for a different kind of video. But honestly, I do think it's great that Kuro Games is taking action against this, because there has been a lot of false information about them, spread around the internet. And again, I haven't actually seen anything or anyone talking about this. I feel like, you know, someone who really wants to get a leg up on Kuro Games would have at least brought this over to like the EN side, but no one has actually said anything. Maybe that's because they knew it was all fake. But yeah, it seems like people are spreading kind of false rumors and false things about the game and about the shorekeeper figurine. Honestly, I don't think it will be that much of a big deal. I feel like that person is just going to be dealt with now. But it is great that, you know, they are taking the action of actually taking legal action rather than just doing nothing. I feel like that is the action, that's the way that Hoyoverse has always done it. And I feel like Hoyoverse is a good company to kind of take like notes from, because Hoyoverse are the ones that, you know, kind of sue people for millions for literally just leaking stuff, which is absolutely crazy. But at the same time, I feel like it's the force necessary to kind of deter people from doing it in the future. And I feel like this is going to be the same thing for Kuro Games and for this whole figure situation, and kind of you know, kind of messing things up. But anyways, they say, we sincerely thank all players for their continued attention and support for Kuro Games. Here we earnestly urge and request all players to join us in complying with laws and regulations, not believing or spreading rumors, and consciously resisting illegal and non-compliant behaviors. Which, yeah, I think it's absolutely true. Obviously, it's not just the person that spreads this around and not just the person who creates the original post. It's also the people that spread it are a big issue for Kuro, because, you know, the more people that spread it, unfortunately, on the internet, the more people that spread this kind of information, the more it becomes believable, the more it becomes true to a lot of people, when it might not be true at all. And we've seen it like with a lot of content creators and stuff, you know, with drama, you know, people say it more on the internet, the more it becomes true in their eyes, when, you know, it's just not. So it seems like, you know, Wuthering Waves is facing that kind of issue as well. And again, this is mainly in China, so we probably won't see anything about this over on Twitter or anything like that anymore. And that's probably why this statement was entirely in Chinese and just addressed to the Chinese audience, because again, it is just a kind of like Chinese issue. But it seems like, you know, I don't know, it's just kind of like weird that people are doing this in the first place. I don't know why you'd want to make up a kind of lie saying that they are asking for a favorable review. I mean, a lot of companies do that anyways, but like, I don't know what they plan to do with that information in the first place. It's just like, they're spreading it, but like, how is that going to affect Wuthering Waves? How is that going to actually cause, like, obviously it's caused some damage reputationally, because, you know, they've kind of said this stuff about them, but like, I don't really know how the person that's spreading this information benefits off this, apart from maybe just enjoying spreading this kind of, you know, misinformation. And obviously we got a lot of these misinformation spreaders over on the EN side, and hopefully they don't pick up on this and start spreading this too, because I feel like that is exactly something that they would do, and that is exactly something that would happen. But so far, it seems like a lot of people over on the EN side are quite quiet, and I just can't wait for the shorekeeper figurine to come out. I don't think it's out yet. Again, let me know down in the comments if you guys have ordered it, or you guys have even got it, because maybe it is out. It has been quite a little bit of a while, but again, usually it takes a little bit of time because you have to, you know, get pre-orders in and actually make them. But overall, it did look really cool, and I can't wait to see even more of the merchandise that Wuthering Waves has to bring out. And it's just a shame that people are spreading this kind of false information and misinformation about the game and about the kind of merchandise with the game, because the merchandise does look really cool, and they've definitely gone for a much more unique and more quality route. You know, a lot of these figures are high quality. They aren't just like small little like chibi figures which nobody actually cares about. You know, they're actually like high quality, something that people would actually want to put up on a shelf or something like that and look at, because they just look cool in general, which, you know, is something that I really like. And, you know, as you can see here, oh, you can't really see, but I got a ton of figures behind me, and, you know, I'm a big fan of a lot of the more detailed ones, and I feel like, you know, Kuro Games and Wuthering Waves are doing that. So yeah, hopefully in the future we see them bringing out more, and hopefully this doesn't deter them from bringing out more, because again, it can suck having this misinformation spread about you. But hey, it seems like they're dealing with it legally. This was actually filed on the 11th of February, which is today. So maybe we'll hear more news in the future. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.